About to get this party started in a minute, folks. Get everything set up. About time for another Foolish Show podcast. Y'all go ahead and get comfortable. Get relaxed. We about to talk that talk and walk that walk. Number good vibes, so y'all get ready, man. Let's get everything set up. And we're going to get this party started. We're going to get this podcast started. We have another real podcast. Y'all know how we get down. If you don't know, you gonna know. Getting everything set up right now. Y'all go ahead and get comfortable. Gonna get this party started in a minute. Everybody check in. Try to get this party started in a minute, folks. About time for another Foolish Show podcast. Hope y'all ready. Let's get it started. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Foolish Show podcast. I am your host, F to the Ish Foolish, representing reality, music, entertainment. We back once again with another dope podcast, all good vibes. We're going to talk about real life stuff, man. Y'all know how I give it to you. Tonight, we're going to talk about how do you grieve, how you deal with losing someone that's close to you. You know, we all go through it where we lose a loved one or you lose a child or something that you love so much, because none of us going to live forever. So we all done experienced it, whether it was a parent, a cousin, maybe your pet, maybe your dog. But how do you deal with losing something that's close to you? Everybody grieve different. We don't grieve the same. Everybody don't deal with pain the same way. Some people pain lasts longer than others. So how you grieve depends on you. Everybody grieve different when they lose someone or lose something that was close to them. And we all done experienced it. If you keep living, you're going to lose somebody that was close to you. Somebody that you really cared about. How did you deal with that pain? What made you start feeling better and continue to live your life? See, there's nothing we can do about death, because it's going to happen to all of us. We got to start thinking about the good times and the good things and pray that your loved one is in a better place. But how do you deal with that pain? How do you grieve? We all don't grieve the same. Everybody don't deal with pain the same way. We're going to go to the live chat. Kelly says, hi. How you doing, Kelly? Well, make sure y'all represent y'all loved ones in the comments. Let them know that they're going to always live forever. So don't be afraid to represent all your loved ones that you lost in the comments tonight. Because tonight we're talking about dealing with pain. How do you grieve from losing somebody that's close to you? Somebody that you really care about. Somebody that really had your heart. Somebody that you share good times with. Mr. Brown 10, I see you. Y'all go ahead and check in. And don't be afraid. Represent your loved ones in the comments. We're going to dedicate this podcast to everybody that we lost. Everybody that went to the crossroads. That took their journey to the other side. We all got to deal with it one way or another. There's something that we can't escape. It's death. Certain things you can't run from. Kelly says, you're very nice. You should go to heaven. I pray I go there, Kelly. I pray I get to heaven. I pray I make it through those gates. But we all know we have some work to do because none of us is perfect. Here's that 6-7 stuff. Here y'all go with 6-7. That 6-7 has been everywhere. But how do y'all deal with grieving? How do you deal with the pain of losing somebody that was close to you? Somebody that you got true love for, and every day you miss them. Icon for life says, hey and amen. But how do you deal with losing somebody close to you? How do y'all grieve? Only time heals everything. You have to give it time for your heart to heal. Because in the beginning, the pain is going to be strong. It's going to be deep. You're going to think about it all the time. Kelly says, I hold it back. Really good things. I hold it back. Really good things. When you first lose somebody, it hurts so bad. And you feel like you can't go on without them. You feel like this cannot be real. Icon for life says, can say vice versa. But y'all don't be afraid to represent y'all loved ones in the comments tonight. We're going to dedicate this podcast to them. Because we all know lost people that was close to us, that you wish you could still talk to, wish you could still share those good times and good memories with. It could be your parent. You could have lost a child. Kelly says, go to all the screamers. If no one is there, I'll join you. When you first lose somebody, it hurts so bad. It's hard to go to sleep. Everything you do is going to bring back those memories. All the good times that you shared. All the memories. All the history. Depending on how close you was to that person. And a lot of times it's hard to deal with the pain. Because day by day, sometimes it gets worse. Sometimes it feels a little better. But everybody has their way of grief. Everybody don't grieve the same. Some people take a longer time than others. Some people, they can move on after a week or two. Some people, it might take them years for them to really move on and accept that that person is gone. Because you're so used to having that person. You're so used to talking to that person when you want. It don't feel real. And we all gonna deal with it in life. Because the more you keep living, somebody's not gonna be here. Till one day, it's gonna be you. So tonight, we're gonna dedicate this one to all our loved ones. All the ones that you miss, that you can't hug and kiss no more. All the ones that went to the other side. Everybody deal with pain different. You don't know when it's your time to go. You don't know who you're going to lose tomorrow. So you got to appreciate everybody while they living. If you learn anything from losing somebody, is the ones that still living, you got to appreciate it. Don't take it for granted that you see and talk to those people every day. There come a point in time where you won't talk to those people no more. There's going to come a point in time where you might not be here no more. So you got to value and cherish the good times and the good memories that y'all shared, that y'all was able to have. All the days and the hours and weeks that you was able to spend with each other. Don't be afraid to let the pain out, because maybe you have to cry. It ain't nothing wrong with crying, whether you're a man or a woman, because everybody goes through pain. It don't make you soft as a man if you cry that you lost someone that was close to you, your best friend, your daddy, your mama. Because I understand the pain hurts, because there's nothing you can do to bring them back. There's nothing you can do to change the situation. So the pain hits deep. That's why you got to value and appreciate the ones that you have right now that's living. While you living, appreciate it. Show them that you love them. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till you in the casket or they in the casket. You got to value the ones around you. Appreciate the good times that y'all shared. Value all the good times and the memories. So tonight, this podcast, we're going to dedicate it to all the loved ones. So don't be afraid to represent your loved ones in the comments tonight. Let them live on. Let them know that their name will always live on. And as long as you live it, they can live through you. Make sure you're doing the right things to make them smile. Make them look down and be proud. Don't crash out and throw your life away. They wouldn't want you to do that. They would want you to go on with your life, but live it to the fullest. Don't let it go to waste. Value every day that you wake up and your heart is pumping and you breathe. Nothing is guaranteed. We all don't deal with losing somebody. We all don't deal with pain. Everybody don't grieve the same. Some people grieve every day and they cry. And they don't want to eat. They don't want to do nothing. Because it's hard for them to accept that that person is gone. Could be their mother. It could be one of their children. Can you imagine a parent losing their child? That's a lot of pain. So how can you grieve? Only thing that heals our wounds is time. If you cut yourself, eventually, as time go by, as the days and the hours and the weeks, that cut will heal. And that's the same thing with your heart. Only time will heal your pain. Only time will get you through it. You have to give yourself and your heart time to heal. Because in the beginning, it's going to hurt. I done experienced it with my loved ones. There's nothing I want to do to call or hug my brother or my grandma or my dad in them. But all we can do is keep living. All you can do is keep living your life while you're here. And do all you can to make them proud. Don't live your life in vain and let it go to waste. Maximize your potential and your time on this earth. Give them something to be proud of. Give them something to smile about. Give yourself something to smile about. But when you're grieving, it's going to hurt because it hits you deep in the heart that you can't call that person no more. That person is not right there in front of you no more. It's hard to deal with that pain. Imagine trying to deal with losing a child, losing a mother, a father. But we all gonna have to deal with it because nobody is gonna live forever. And we all gonna experience it. As long as you live, somebody's gonna leave this earth. Somebody close to you ain't gonna be here. Somebody ain't gonna make it to this Christmas. So if you're alive and you're here for this Christmas, you better enjoy it and enjoy all the people around you. Let them know that you love them. Show them love and affection right now while you got a chance. There's a lot of people ain't here that you can't talk to no more. You can't hug them. You can't tell them I love you. You can say it, but they're not here in the flesh. So we can't wait till it's too late to show the ones that you care about you love them. You don't have to wait until they're down in the grave, in the casket, to show somebody that you love them. Let them feel their love while they're here and alive. Everybody ain't gonna grieve the same. Everybody don't deal with pain the same way. Some people take a long time. Some people will never get over as long as they live. And you can't tell them that they're wrong because you can't tell nobody how to deal with their pain. All you can try to do is show love and support. But everybody grieves different. When you have somebody close to you, it's hard to let them go. It's hard to swallow and accept the fact that they ain't here no more. Think about somebody that you really care about and they're not here no more. You're not able to do all the earth stuff with them no more. It ain't no let's go out and eat. It ain't no send me a text. That is hard to deal with because that brings a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow. You have to take the time to mourn and grieve. It's all right to let it out. How you choose to deal with it is on you. Nobody can tell you the right or wrong way to be hurt. You mourn how you need to mourn. If you need to go to the cemetery every day to let it out, then so be it. Let it all out your system. Don't be afraid to show your emotions because you have to let all that out in order to move on. Because if you hold on to that pain will take you down. There comes a point in time where your heart gonna ease up and you're gonna be able to move on. But in the beginning, it's gonna hurt. When you lose somebody that's so close to you, that mean everything to you. You might have had that grandma, granddaddy, and you ain't no more, hey grandma. There ain't no more grandma coming over. Ain't no more grandma, did you cook? Ain't no more mama, I love you. Ain't no mama, can you help me please? Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? That pain here is different. Somebody that you really love and care about. somebody that you was close to and you used to talking to and seeing every day. It's hard to deal with them not being there no more. But you got to understand, and what we have to realize, one day we ain't going to be here no more. So you can't sit around and be sad forever. That's not what they want you to do. And that's not how life operates. Life teaches you to always move on. You have to find a way to be strong and move on. That's what they want you to do. That's what they would want you to do if they were still alive. They don't want you to sit around and be sad forever. Because they want you to be happy. They want you to enjoy life. So find a way to move on and enjoy your life. But deal with that pain. A lot of times, if you don't deal with the pain will haunt you forever. Because you ain't find a way to deal. You never gave yourself time to mourn. You tried to fake it and be strong, knowing inside everything and all that stuff was eating you up. Deep inside, you just want to scream and drop to your knees. It's hard losing somebody that's close to you. It's hard to deal with the pain. That's not an easy thing. So tonight we're going to dedicate this podcast to all our loved ones. All the ones that's not here no more. All the ones that have made it to the crossroads. Don't be afraid to shout out your loved ones that passed away in the live chat tonight. We dedicating tonight to all our loved ones. Laz Viddis says this is very motivational. I appreciate that. But we try to spread love. That's what I do on this podcast. I come on here and try to talk about real life stuff. I ain't got time to gossip. I'm not getting on here and talking about P. Diddy and Epstein and everything else. We got bigger things to worry about. We don't know when our time to go. I think that's way more important than any so-called celebrity. Like Viddis says, I'm not sure if you see this, but I am here. I see you, like Viddis. I see you. I appreciate y'all checking in. I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you ain't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Reality Music Entertainment. Support the movement. We live streaming right now on Kick, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So I appreciate everybody that's out there tuning in. But tonight, we're talking about how you grieve. How do you mourn and deal with pain of losing somebody? Losing someone that was so close to you. Could be a child. Could be your mama. Could be one of your best friends, your cousins, your auntie, your uncles. You think about all the good times that you had. All the memories, especially when the holidays come around. The holidays come around, that's when it hit me hard. Because now I know I can't see my people again. It ain't no more having fun and celebrating. It ain't no more opening presents together. We all deal with that pain. We all have to take time to grieve and mourn. You got to dissect and accept what didn't happen. Person that you love is no longer here. One day, we all ain't going to be here. But you got to take advantage of your life that you're living right now and appreciate all the ones that's around you. While you got a chance, you better love the ones that's close to you. Take the time out to tell them you love them. Life is so short. It can go so fast. The good times go just like this. It seems like yesterday when I had my big brother. I can see them now. I can see all the turning up, all the laughing. But I can't pick up that phone no more. I can't say, bro, where you at? I can't say, grandma, I'm coming to see you. I can't say, daddy, can you help me with this? All of them are going to a better place. So we all experienced it. As long as you live it, you're going to lose people that's close to you. It's all a part of life. Ain't nothing we can do about it. So you can't worry about things that you can't control. We can't control when we live or die. But while you're living, you better enjoy your life to the fullest. Understand it ain't going to last forever. Everybody don't grieve the same. Some people grieve harder and longer than others. Some people take a long time for them to get over losing somebody that was that close to them. It's hard to let them go because you reminisce about all the good times, all the memories, all the things that you said that you said to each other, all the time that you shared together. That's the only thing you got to hold on to. When you lose somebody that's close, it hurts you so bad. Sometimes you can't even find the words. But all you can do is keep living. Only thing that's going to heal your heart is time. Once time go by, life goes on. The pain go away. And you accept and understand that they're in a better place. There's no more pain. There's no more suffering. Grandma and mama them ain't suffering no more. Your child ain't suffering no more. Your best friend is not suffering no more. Your neighbor is not suffering no more. Your co-worker, they ain't suffering no more. Leviticus says, amen, brother, you deserve to go to heaven and see all your loved ones eventually. I appreciate that. But life is real. See, I get on here and talk about real life stuff. I don't be trying to clickbait y'all. I'm not begging for views and attention. But we all can come here and come together and talk about real life stuff. Because everybody all across the world, no matter where you at, you done lost somebody that was close to you. Somebody in your family done died. Maybe one of your best friends that you growed up with ain't here no more. So we all deal with grief in a different way. That pain hit different. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? So this is the only podcast that's going to feed you soul food. You should be good and full after you watch this podcast because I feed your mind, body, and soul. We have to look at the bigger picture. We get so caught up in, oh, we living and we alive and how many likes I got, how many followers I got. What happens the day comes we ain't going to wake up? None of that ain't going to mean nothing. When we die, do you think God care about your followers? Do you think God cared about what that credit card say, what your debit card got on it? We got to look at the bigger picture. We have to understand that we ain't going to live forever. Just look around you. Think about somebody that was close to you and they're not here no more. Does that not tell you that life is real? This is not a video game where you can die and then start all over again. You get one life. We get one shot at this. Then we head to the afterlife. So we all don't experience losing somebody that was close to you. Somebody that you cared about so much. And now you can't talk to them no more. You can't pull up on them. Ain't no give me a hug. Ain't no I miss you. So all you got now is memories. Cherish all the good times that you had with that person. And make sure you're doing all you can to make sure that person live on through you. Embrace them. And embrace the ones that you have right now. Leviticus says, I'm sorry, I need to leave your screen. I would love to keep listening to this podcast, but I have to go do some things. Amen. Brother, God bless you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for checking in. But we all can relate because we all done been through things. We all done experienced somebody in your family that died. You don't have to sit at that funeral and sit at that church. You had to go to that funeral home and look at your loved one not breathing no more. And the tears and the pain, it hurts. It hurts you deep. You can try to play hard all you want, but it hurts. It can take a toll on you, especially if you were super close to that person. It can be hard to let that go. It's not that easy. But ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with grief. Deal with that pain so you can move on. You don't want to hold on to that pain forever. You want to find a way to deal with it. Deal with your pain. Find a way to keep it pushing. That don't mean that you're forgetting about it. That means that life is not going to stop. The world ain't going to stop spinning because somebody done left this world. And me and you die tomorrow or today. The internet ain't going to stop. The world ain't going to stop. Ain't nobody going to pause. Everybody's still going to keep it moving. So life always keeps it moving. But live your life and enjoy it to the fullest. And love the ones that's close to you. Appreciate them. Value that time that you have with them. Spend much of the time as you can with them and create more and more memories. Enjoy them good times together. Enjoy them holidays with your folks. Because one day, one of y'all ain't going to be there. One day, one of y'all ain't going to be there no more. We all done lost somebody that was so dear and close to us. And that pain, it hurts deep. It hits you deep in the heart. You find yourself laying in the bed and tossing and turning or looking at the ceiling. Because you're so much in pain. Thinking about that person that you had that was close to you. And now they went on to the other side. But they ain't take you with them. You still here. They done went to the other side. They done went to Judgment Day. So it's hard to deal with that pain when you're mourning, when you're thinking about the people that was close to you, your friends and family that's no longer around, that you can't call or you can't go and see. They would never come to the family reunion. Never again. 10 Vivo, I see you. Just think about what I'm telling you. So tonight, we dedicating this one to all the loved ones. All the ones that we done lost. All the ones that done went to the other side. All the ones that's not here on this earth no more. We're dedicating this podcast tonight to them. So don't be afraid to leave your loved one name in the comments and represent. Let them know that you still think about them and you still love them. They might not be here in the flesh, but they still here with you in spirit. They still live on in your heart. We have to make sure we understand that. And we have to keep living and keep pushing and do our best to make them proud. Give them something to smile about. Give them something to look down on you and be happy for. Life is real. Life ain't no joke. You deal with ups and downs, and a person could be here today and tomorrow you get some news that they gone. You could be just had a conversation with that person and now they dead and gone. And the same thing can happen to one of us. So don't take life for granted. Appreciate life. Appreciate everything that life gives you. Learn lessons in life. Why you here? Don't wait till it's too late for you to even change your ways. A lot of times we be stuck in our bad ways and we don't want to change. Find a way in your heart to change. We cannot stay the same forever. You can't do the stupid stuff that you used to do. There comes a point in time where you have to grow. We all have to mature. Because we never know when our last day gonna come. We don't know when our time arrives. We don't know. We have no clue. That's why you can take it day by day. Every day you wake up, be thankful. And make the best of it. Make the best of your life every day that you wake up and open your eyes and you're still breathing. Lord knows you could have been dead and gone. Don't take it for granted. Think about all the loved ones that you don't have no more. Think about your mama or your best friend that ain't here no more. Think about your baby that you lost at an early age. Think about all the teenagers that's getting killed that ain't even making it see their 20s. Think about grandma and them that ain't walking around no more. Think about your uncle them that you can't sit around and tell stories and joke and laugh. All you can do is reminisce on the good times. Appreciate all the time that you had with that person. Dealing with pain and mourning, that's a difficult thing. It's hard to accept the fact that somebody that was that close to you ain't here no more. That pain hit so deep, it cut you like a knife. When you lose somebody like that, it's hard to go to sleep. You go to sleep and you can hear their voice and you dream about them and you think about it. It's hard to deal with that pain. It's not easy for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna mourn and grieve the same way. Some people can move on right away. Some people, they need some time. They need some time to gather everything that done happened and for them to accept that that person ain't here no more. You're not able to pick up that phone and call that person. Ain't no more conversations. Ain't no more laughing together. Ain't no more breaking bread together. That's a hard thing to accept. It's hard when you're grieving and you lost somebody that was close to you. The person that you really cared about, and now they ain't here no more. Ain't no more good times. Ain't no more memories. You can't call and vent to them like you used to. Ain't more ha ha ha. No more ha ha ha, key key key. That's hard. That's hard to accept, and it's hard to deal with. So tonight we're talking about, how do you grieve? How do you deal with pain? How do you deal with when you lose somebody that was close to you? Somebody that you really cared about. Everybody ain't gonna handle it the same. You can't tell nobody how to feel. You can't tell nobody how long you should be sad. That's a journey that they have to go through. That's something that they have to deal with. Everybody got a number and an expiration date. We got to live life to the fullest until that time comes. You got to move on with your life and live it. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. It ain't nothing guaranteed. Don't be afraid to live your life, but you can still keep the loved ones close to your heart. You can still hold on and cherish those memories. You can still think about all the good times, even if it leads to tears. Reminisce. Appreciate the good days that y'all had together. That's all you can hold on to. Don't be afraid to let that pain out. It's all right to cry. Let it out. Let it all out your system. Because I understand that the pain hurts. You had that person, and now that person is gone. That's a hard pill to swallow. And everybody ain't going to grieve in the same way. Some people can go on and still laugh and smile. Some people, it's hard for them to feel happy. Some people, that pain hurts so deep that it's hard for them to move on. It's hard for them to let it go. How do you deal with your pain? How do you deal with being sad, moaning over somebody that you had that was so close to you? And now that person is no longer living, no longer here, no longer able for you to touch and feel, cry on their shoulder, talk about the day you done had. You can't do that no more. Those days are gone. It's hard to take. It's hard to accept it because it hurts. I know the pain. We all experience that pain because you don't have somebody in your family or somebody close to you that done died. So everybody can relate. We all done been there, felt that pain. You done sat in that church. You done watched that casket go in that grave. How do you deal with your pain? What way do you grieve? Do you blow steam off? Maybe you go exercise. Maybe you go running. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? You got to give yourself time to deal with that pain. Sometimes we can act like we so tough and pretend like the pain don't hurt. Like it ain't doing that to you. Sometimes you try to be so strong and try to put on the front when you know deep inside you hurt. And it's all right to hurt. You don't lost your homie. You don't lost your mama. It's all right to cry. Let it out. But understand that they can live on through you. They can always live on through your heart. You can always keep their memory alive. But all we can do is move on and keep living. They will never want you to give up. They don't want you to throw the towel in until it's your time. They want you to have a smile on your face. So you got to make them proud and keep living. You can't be stuck in the past. But it's hard. And it may take you a lot of time. It might take a lot of days feeling hurt, feeling sad, feeling lost, sitting around wondering what I'm going to do next. What am I going to do when this person ain't here no more? Mama or daddy ain't here no more. Lord, who can I call on now? That's why the only thing we have to call on is God. God will get you through anything. God will be your mother, your father, your best friend, whatever you need. So we can't never lose focus and sight. Stay positive. Stay focused. Be grateful. Be humble. Never get too full of yourself. You don't know when you're going to die. I don't care what you going by. I don't care how big your house is. One day your eyes is going to close forever. Think about all the ones that's not here right now. Think about the ones that you don't have this Christmas. Think about the ones that's not going to be able to open no gifts. We have to hope and pray that we live to see Christmas. Ain't no guarantee to nobody. Tomorrow ain't promised to no one. But we can't be afraid to live our life, even though it hurts. Don't feel guilty that you're still living. Everybody has their own time. When God is ready for us, He gonna call you. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. There's no way we can run or hide. Think about all the ones that was here that ain't here no more. Think about any celebrity that you want to name the king of pop. They ain't here no more. Nobody is going to live forever. Appreciate every day that you're alive and appreciate the ones that's around you while they're alive. Don't live like they're going to be here forever. One day they might be dead and gone. One day you might be dead and gone. It ain't no if, it's when. That's something that none of us will escape. How do you grieve and deal with that pain? Somebody close to you is no longer here. When it ain't no more, call me right now. I'm coming to see you. Come over to my house. You can't do that no more. Don't be afraid to keep living. Don't feel guilty to keep living your life because you only got one life to live. And you're going to deal with a lot of pain and suffering while you're alive. That's something that none of us can run from. You can't escape it. We all must suffer in some kind of way. Every good person you know done been through something. They didn't have it all sweet. Everybody got a testimony. You done had your ups and your downs. And it's hard to deal with people that you don't have no more. It's hard to grieve and deal with that pain. Everybody don't deal with it the same way. Some people have to cry every day. Some people can continue to smile, but keep them in their heart. Some people go to the gravesite. Some people don't. Some people still mention their name. Some people don't. Everybody don't grieve the same way. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? Everybody don't deal with pain in the same manner. You might deal with your pain different than the way I do. You might cry. I might don't cry. But that don't mean I ain't hurt. That don't mean that it ain't cutting me deep inside. That don't mean it ain't hard for me to keep and push it every day. Everybody just deal with things in different ways. Even when grieving, everybody don't grieve the same. You take life and you take the good and the bad and the ups and the downs. And you live it one day at a time. As long as you live it, you got to keep pushing. Life is a fight. Life is a struggle. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have days where you don't want to be bothered. You're going to have good times when you wish you could have back. You sit and reminisce and you wish you could have those good times with your peoples again or your loved ones. You wish that there was something you could do to bring them back. So tonight, we're talking about how do you deal with your grief, your pain, when you moaning, when you hurting, suffering. Hard for you to lay down because you're trying to deal with that pain of losing somebody that was close to you, somebody that meant a lot to you, somebody that you did so much stuff with. It's hard. Only thing that heals your pain is time. You got to give it time. The more years and months and days go by, the better you will feel because you will have to accept it. Because life ain't going to stop. Life don't give you time to mourn forever because life keeps going. It's a cycle. And we all are part of that life cycle, the circle of life. Nobody's going to live forever. We got to maximize our time on this earth. Maximize the time you have with the ones around you. Don't take it for granted. Don't think that you're going to always be able to talk to everybody forever. Don't think I'll see them tomorrow. I'll see them next week. What if one of y'all don't make it? Then what? What if that time come when one of y'all is no longer on this earth and you didn't maximize the time that you had together? You didn't appreciate the times you had with your wife and your husband, your mom and your dad while you're living. While we're here, we take it for granted. We take it as something guaranteed. Like this is guaranteed to us. Nothing ain't guaranteed in this world, but we're going to die. How do you moan and deal with your pain? How are you able to keep it moving forward? How are you able to keep living and keep a smile on your face when you don't lost somebody that was close to you? We're dedicating this podcast tonight to all the loved ones that's gone to the other side. Take the time to appreciate everybody you have right now. Don't wait too late. Don't wait till the last minute to appreciate your loved ones. Tell them that you love them. Hug them, kiss them, spend time with them. Create those good times and those memories. Something that y'all can cherish forever. Nobody can erase what you have done together. The good time. Don't be afraid to live your life. And if you got to grieve and you got to moan, then let it out. Deal with that pain and that grief. Deal with it. I know it's hard because we all done been there. We all done lost some people that was close. Some people that we wish that was still here. Everybody around the world can relate. No matter what race you is, you're going to deal with death. Somebody close to you ain't going to be here until one day it's going to be you. One day we all going to take that ride. Find a way to deal with your grief. Deal with your pain. But you got to move forward and continue to live life and live it to the fullest. When somebody close to you die, that should make you realize that tomorrow ain't promised. You ain't no different because you was a human being just like them. And you could be dead and gone just like them. Are y'all listening to me? Don't be afraid to deal with that pain. Take it head on. Acknowledge it. But then you got to move on. But I appreciate y'all, man. We had another great positive podcast tonight. Make sure y'all support the movement, man. Official reality, music, entertainment, merchandise. As you can see right now, I'm rocking one of the fitted caps. Grab your real me fitted cap. Beanies, hoodies, t-shirts, you name it, we got it. The official Foolish Show t-shirt. Put your orders in right now. Go to Reality Creator /teespring.com, TEE spring.com. We got all new apparel, all new merchandise. We got all type of accessories, bracelets, dog tags. We got towels, sheets. You name it, we got it. Water bottles, coffee mugs. The official reality music entertainment. Go to teespring.com/reality inc. Google it right now on your phone. Place your order. Grab your Real Me hat. Real Me stands for real stands for reality, music, entertainment. Real me. So y'all support the movement, man. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Lord's willing, I'll be back on the air Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tell your friends, tell your family. Let's get on here and talk that talk, man. And let me give you some of this soul food. Y'all stay safe. One love, everybody.